Throughout elementary school to college, I had some insane, racist, and straight up inappropriate teachers. The things that would exit their mouth was just... I was a quiet, shy kid in elementary school, so I kept to myself and just doodled on my papers. I was listening to the teachers talk, twirling my hair. Mimi, stop twirling your hair! Oh, sorry. Unconsciously, I started doing it again. Stop twirling your hair or I'm sending you to detention! What? I had never been to detention. That was like the end of the world for me. And for what? Twirling my hair? She viewed the situation like, Mimi, stop twirling your hair! On tonight's news, a school went into lockdown after a student was caught twirling their hair. Officials say the student was locked and loaded with a strand around their finger. I was so scared I thought I wouldn't make it. Come out with your hands up. Hands up! She's still armed! Ha, look guys. Fresh meat. What are you in here for? Twirling my hair? Oh my god, please don't hurt me. You just didn't seem like the type to commit such a crime. Or something like that. She just really made it sound extreme. In high school, I had a substitute teacher who took over for a math teacher who got sick for a long time. I always failed math, except geometry. Shapes just made sense. You know, it was visible, you could see it, not some alphabetically numerical invisible rating. I'm looking at you, why? Get over your ex. Lame joke. Here's your math test back. Looks like you failed. Oh. You're Latina, right? Yeah. Oh, does that mean your parents are gonna hit you for failing? He said this all with a smirk on his face, too. He went on to say it to my Asian friend as well. Why is he getting excited? Jail, jail, jail! He also stopped me in the hallway once and said, Hey, Mimi, smile more. You'd look prettier. Now, we all know this is annoying, but coming from a grown adult to a minor was wild. I had another teacher in science class. Like I said, I was the quiet, shy student who kept to herself. She was giving a biology lesson when she suddenly stopped and looked at me. You're so quiet. You're freaking me out. Excuse me? Is that not every teacher's dream to have quiet kids listening to them talk? Instead, you made everyone turn to look at me. I was so red. It was horrible. High school was weird, I guess, because I was running late to my computer science class and I quietly go and sit in. Why were you late? Sorry, I was having an emergency with a friend. Do you ever wish you were a guy? What? You could just transition. It's a thing now. I'm okay. I feel comfortable as a girl. All right, but I'm just saying, you could be a guy too. I'll be honest. We were all pretty sure he was on something every class. It was so random. I don't know how he went from point A to point Z, but okay. Let's move on to college. I studied nursing for 3 years before I got too sick to continue. But nursing teachers are a whole other breed of what? Since we are learning about respecting different religions and cultures, I remember there was this one hijabi girl in my class, and it wasn't until I went to the washroom and she was by the sink and took off her hijab that I felt like I could really connect to her. It was beautiful. A piece of cloth kept you from connecting to her? What? Imagine if I was like that when meeting people. I had a great time. I feel like we really connected. I'm not sure about that. I feel like I don't know who you really are. Could you take off your hat for us to truly connect? What? Okay. Linking connection. Beep boop, connection complete. Oh, never mind, you kind of suck. Bye. But I took my hat off for you. Then there was this other teacher. I don't know what was wrong with her. Just listen to these stories and you'll understand what I mean. She was teaching a lesson and just all of a sudden she stopped. She looked at us and she just went, you know what? Your generation ruined napkins. Latinos also stole white people culture. Are you half black? Yeah, half black and half white. You're an Oreo. She honestly, when you looked her in the eye, it looked like a void. It looked like she sold her soul to the devil. There was a literal void. It was so scary. I couldn't sit in that class. I only showed up for tests. She showed us an image of stereotypically portrayed races, and she looked to me and goes, that's the Latina. You can tell, right? Because of her makeup and outfit. She's also on the streets smoking and trying to prostitute herself. Should be obvious to you. What was the point of that. I don't even dress stereotypical. I have a more old-fashioned mixed with like baggy look. Anyways, those are my stories. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what are some of your insane teacher stories. Have you ever had teachers kind of like this? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, bye.